For the last couple of months, I have been liaising both with the Department of Finance and particularly with the Central Bank, including the new Governor, to find out how many older people, people over 50, people over 60, and indeed people over 70, how many older people have mortgages and how many of those mortgages are in trouble. I finally got the answers in a series of fairly complex tables, which shows that too many of our older citizens, including people over 70, are in serious difficulties with their mortgage. Another set of people are on interest-only payments, in other words, probably because of troubles during the crash. They're not paying off any of the capital on the mortgage. Now, all of this means that if the banks continue to act as they're acting at the moment, encouraged by the Minister of Finance, by the way, to sell off mortgages, people could become vulnerable to their possession of their family home being taken over by the bank. I think this would be a social tragedy and an enormous difficulty for anyone affected. I ask these questions because from time to time, as a TD and a public representative, I meet people who talk to me about their mortgages being in difficulty, and although they're keeping up the agreements they made with the banks to pay, the banks are still pursuing them. In some even worse cases, the banks have sold off these mortgages to investment funds and indeed to vulture funds, and some of these have exerted quite a lot of pressure. Sometimes people feel that older people who have a house, that all is well. It's likely to be very good if the person has the mortgage paid off. And it used to be the case in Ireland that people had their mortgages paid off by the time they were 60, 65. That's changing rapidly. And these new figures that I obtained from the Central Bank, confirmed by the Minister for Finance, say that too many older people potentially have a difficulty.